Welcome to GNCC's Lunch and Learn, and it is our goal to address ways to counteract workplace negativity, how to instill confidence in presentation and public speaking skills, and how listening drives connections between everyone. An informative session like this one is only possible because of partnerships that we have in the community, and we're glad to be joined by the YMCA Employment and Immigrant Services of Niagara. Whether you're looking for an entry-level job or more senior role, finding a job isn't always easy. That's why they offer employment programs to support employees through this process. And if you're an employer, they also are offering employment service programs that will help you out. And it is my great pleasure to be joined by Cheryl Kincaid, who is passionate about the work of the YMCA Employment and Immigrant Services of Niagara. And so are we. Cheryl, over to you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. And this topic today sounds very interesting. I'm sure everybody's going to really like it. I just want to talk just a few minutes about YMCA and the employer programs that we have. And just in saying that, we understand as an employer how challenging it is to find and retain the right employees. So we do have a lot of programs that can assist employers in finding and retaining people. We are funded by the Ministry of Labor, Training and Skills Development. And some of the services that we offer to employers is recruitment coordinating, job fairs, hosting those, free job postings. We have placement incentive for eligible clients and eligible employers that would help offset some of the initial training costs associated with hiring someone and training them. And we do apprenticeship facilitation. There's just a wide range of things that we can help employers to connect with the right people for the right jobs. And that way we're servicing two sets of clients, the job seekers and the employers. So that's a little bit about what we do. Contact any of our locations, Niagara Falls, Thorold, and St. Catharines.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. This is a really critical time for so many employers as they're struggling actually to fill some of the positions that they have that are available right now. And at the same time, it's also a critical time for employees as they're looking for different opportunities and maybe want to move forward differently than in beforehand. So thank you very much for all the services that you offer to our members, to our community, and you really make a difference, you and your whole team. So thank you for enabling that, and also for allowing us to put a workshop quite different than what we normally do forward, as we will in this next hour. We are joined by Brie Watson, an improv, stand-up and sketch comedian, actor and live comedy producer and improv instructor, born and raised in Welland. She has been on the faculty at the Second City Training Center for 7 years, where she has also teaches stand-up comedy. Brie, before I'm going to hand it over to you, I also wanted to say that Brie is on the Niagara front. She is the co-founder of Improv Niagara, where she created and delivers the LOC Improv program, as well as leading corporate team building workshops based on improv. Brie has performed in New York City, Boston, Toronto, and all across Central and Eastern Canada. Brie, we are thrilled to have you with us, so thank you for being here. And before I'm going to pass it over to you, let me actually just say and let everyone know what the format looks like. The next 50 minutes is going to be highly interactive. It's a hands-on workshop, and that will also include a high number of breakout rooms. In the breakout rooms, please know that you're not going to be recorded. This is really just your breakout room, and where you can move forward and say and do anything you want to do. So it's not being recorded. But if you require, and for those of you who require live transcript, please stay in the main room and we will help you out and assist you in setting that one up for this particular Zoom call. And on the note of technology, if you have any tech questions, please feel free to use the chat function, and we hope to address all of that for you. And on that note, it is my great honor and pleasure to actually pass this over to Brie, who will inspire, I think, all of us for the next 50 minutes. Brie, over to you.
Thank you so much, Mishka. Thank you to the GNCC for having me and for the YMCA for sponsoring this awesome workshop. I am so excited to be here. My name's Brie. It's so nice to see all of your faces. I currently have y'all set up in gallery view, and you might want to do the same. If you go up to the top of your screen where it says view, top right, go ahead and click gallery and you'll be able to see all of us today. I am cognizant of the fact that this is a lunchtime workshop, a lunch and learn, but I will still ask you to turn your cameras on. But if you're eating, that's totally cool. Like, I don't mind watching you eat. I don't think anybody else here minds watching you eat either. So if you have to be eating right now, I would much rather see your face. So I'm going to ask, because we're going to be going into breakout rooms. So if you can turn your cameras on right now is the time to do it. Thank you. Oh, and look at that. And look at all these wonderful faces. Oh, I love it. And just go ahead, eat. I want to see what it is you're eating too, because I haven't had lunch yet, so I want to be able to like get inspired. You know what I mean? Look at that. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Yeah. Oh, I love this waving, interaction, that kind of stuff. We're going to do a little bit of improv today, and maybe I love that we can all fit on one screen right now. Maybe you can show me by using the reaction button down at the bottom of your screen how many people have ever either done, let's start with that. How many people have done any form of improv before? Go down the bottom of your screen, you'll see there's that reaction button. You can give me a thumbs up. You know what? Anything. Oh, ooh, a yes, that works too. A couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. 6, great, I love it. Well, I don't know, now we have a legit no as well. No, I've never done this. This is great. So a good percentage of us have done some improv before, and a bunch of us have never. Now all the no's are coming up. No, I love it. Wonderful. So we're going to explore this concept of improv and how it can be an incredible tool in the workplace to help with communication, to help keep us connected in these kind of crazy times. And so what I've done is I put together a few games that you'll find very helpful and very fun on top of that. Usually with a nice improv workshop, we start with like a stretch. So if you've been sitting down all day, let me see you stretch, whatever it is, whatever it is that you got going on, stretch it out. Yeah, a lot of it's in the shoulders for sure. If you're still eating your lunch, stretch them out, big bite. You could stretch for that too. I love it. So good to see everyone. I'm seeing a couple more people. If you're just signing on, let's be sure to turn our cameras on, because I want to see all your beautiful faces today. And certainly when we go off into breakout rooms, we're going to be in pairs, and it'll be very awkward if one person has their camera on and the other one doesn't. So yeah, let's have some. Let's have some. Perfect. Great. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to start with what I would like to, we're going to start with a warm up, a little icebreaker, a silly little improv game that's going to get us feeling comfortable and feeling loose, and being ready and being open for what we're going to be doing today. So this is a game called Flock Dance, and it's one, if you still have your yes or your no up on your screen, you could turn it down. I feel like now you're just sort of labeling yourselves. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that for the entire duration. Yes, so we're going to start with a game called the Flock Dance, and this is one of the wonderful one of the wonderful exercises that we do when we're starting off, when we're trying to loosen up. Now, Carm, does Carm have is this like a filter that you've got on that's making you look like you're on the X-Files? No, that's just your computer. Okay.
It's just my computer. I look like a poltergeist. I'm sorry. That's why I turned.
No need to apologize. It's awesome. I just let us know if ghosts appear and somebody will come over and help you, Love it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with an exercise called Flock Dance. And the way it works is this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spotlight one individual in general. While we're doing this, I'm going to play some music in the background. This is our warm-up today. And what you're going to do is you're going to the music, do a little bit of dancing. I don't need you to get up if you don't want to. You can just move your fingers and your hands and that kind of stuff. And already I can tell some people being like, great, I've got to dance in front of a group of people. This is awful. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Just to give you a little, welcome back. Just to give you a little heads up, the question was, the one that prompted these games were, I always feel like I'm talking over someone because of that second of silence. I start to speak, then the other person wasn't finished. So I'm not sure how to prevent that. So a game like this, for example, like a 5-second pause, I'm not saying you should wait 5 seconds before answering somebody when they speak to you, but definitely, show some patience. In improv, we call it focus, right? So it's a give and take of focus. It's hard to, I know I have my best buddy's got ADD, and she's like, if I don't say it right now, I'm going to forget the idea. Mm-hmm. But trust that you won't forget your idea, and just, be easy on yourself, be patient, and, really be present in the moment. And I think you'll be able to respond accordingly. Hopefully that helps. Great job, everybody. I'm going to send it over to Ymca to wrap things up today.
Brie, thank you so very much. I was about to give you 5 seconds, but then when you didn't. So
I saw it in your face.
Because there was this sense of trying very hard. Yes. And on that note, I am reminded that there is truly an art in engaging with others, and that we are willing, when we're willing to explore more ways than just our own way of moving forward, that we actually become significantly better. And I think it strengthens our relationships that we have. And I think they are critical at this point as we're moving forward within our own environment, if it's family, but it's also within business, where these kind of conversations, I think, are critical, and that understanding needs to be there. I also wanted to, in addition to thanking you, Brie, for leading us through it, my thanks also go to the Ymca Employment and Immigrant Services of Niagara for making today possible, and to all of you great sports out there of actually dancing with us, playing with us in this really unusual format. I think we will, as time goes on and hopefully more will get back to normal, I think we'll remember this particular lunch and learn, especially of where we actually got together in this format. So thank you for that. And if any one of you need more information or want to connect with Brie directly, reach out to us, and we'll love to facilitate that. On that note, have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you for everything. It was wonderful.
Oh, yay.
Thanks.